Might be ads.
Window.
Yeah, Sandro Tonali took up a lot of everyone's timeline, didn't it, on transfer potential move away from Newcastle.
Manchester United, that's until the end.
I wonder whether Eddie Howe will be asked about this once again. He has been asked about it earlier this season. Will he be asked about it again this morning in his news conference? But the back page of The Sun today, the headline is Flog on the Tyne. And they talk about Manchester United making it a four-way fight for Sandro Tonali alongside Manchester City, alongside Arsenal and Real Madrid as well. The key for Manchester United going into the summer transfer window is what European competition are they going to be in? Are they going to be in the Champions League? Are they going to be in the Europa League? As it stands, they're in those Champions League places, and that then gives them much more wriggle room in terms of the players they'd like to sign, but also the finances then available to sign these types of players. You would think that any move for Sandro Tonali would hinge on whether they are in the Champions League. But certainly midfield is an area that United are looking to strengthen in the summer.
Sandro Tonali, flog on the Tyne is the headline. Man United make it a four-way fight for Tonali. Manchester United have joined the race for Newcastle midfielder. The Italy star has attracted interest already from neighbours City, Arsenal and Real Madrid. Jonathan, I suppose it's easy to see why teams like that will want a player like Tonali, but he's under contract at St James's Park until 2029. Do you feel like he's a player that perhaps has high ambitions and maybe wants out of Newcastle after what's been a disappointing Premier League campaign?
Oh, he definitely has high ambitions. I mean, we saw that from his agent at the end of the transfer window. He's clearly a very good player. You know, he's got that blend of kind of Serie A class and Premier League experience now. He's battle hardened. I just, you know, he wasn't great against Barcelona the other night. I thought Pedri, you know, people have different opinions, but I thought Pedri played him off the pitch, which to me suggests, you know, it's just one game. But I think it's a reminder that as good as he is, he's not yet on that top world-class level of central midfielder that a team like United, for example, would aspire to buy. That's just my take on it.
Izzy, you mentioned Sandro Tonali as well. First Premier League start for him against City since, well, in pretty much a year.
Yeah.
I mean, what I would attribute for Newcastle to be able to draw on now?
Well, I think it's huge for Newcastle to have him back available. Of course, missed a lot of last season. I think we saw it at the start of last season, the energy, the quality on the ball that he brings, a classic number 8. And I think he's a player who now, with a bit more consistency, you know, his feet on the floor, I think he'll be a real asset to this team, especially in the midfield.
Well, in pretty much a year.
Yeah.
I mean, what I would attribute for Newcastle to be able to draw on now?
Well, I think it's huge for Newcastle to have him back available. Of course, missed a lot of last season. I think we saw it at the start of last season, the energy, the quality on the ball that he brings, a classic number 8. And I think he's a player who now, with a bit more consistency, you know, his feet on the floor, I think he'll be a real asset to this team, especially in the midfield.